Got it. I thought I could get this open and grab a sip of it before you guys got on. See, like I pressed the on button and it goes ding, 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 and I thought I could get this thing open and have a sip of my refreshing drink before I started talking, but then you came in and I didn't want to waste time, and I'm wasting more time explaining it than anything. But here's my sip. Oh, look, my neat vegan theology sticker from the guy, from Kevin and Sarah Hale of Vegan Theology. If you're Christian and you like my channel, go check out that podcast. It's amazing. Okay. I am going to reply to a comment from Simonpey 1875. Simonpey put a comment underneath a video I posted of a class that I spoke at. There was a discussion, not quite a debate, but a discussion between a guy named Tristan Tate and Joey Carbstrong. Joey Carbstrong, vegan. Tristan Tate, meat eater. And Tristan Tate apparently is a big deal. Him and his brother Andrew Tate. I had no idea who these people were. Prior to this Joey Carbstrong thing, I didn't even know these guys existed. That's how out of touch with reality I am, because apparently millions of people do. But either way, he introduced himself in the conversation to Joey Carbstrong. So meat eater talking to vegan said, "I'm an Orthodox Christian."
I myself am an Orthodox Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in the word of the Bible, and the Bible makes.
Okay, so he's got how many so far? Okay, he started out with he's an Orthodox Christian. He believes in the Bible. He believes in Jesus Christ.
It's very, very clear that man has dominion over animals. It tells us which animals we can and which animals we can't eat. And I don't understand how any man could argue with a Christian about that. If I say God's word is final, where would you come in and oppose me?
Well, when you say you're an Orthodox Christian, that means you adhere to a certain set of rules that a Christian has. I use those rules in my discussions with meat eaters and show them that if you are a Christian, eating products made from animal abuse are wrong. Eating products made that involve bestiality are wrong. Eating products made from the unnecessary death and suffering of animals is wrong. See, that's my argument. Well, Joey didn't do that because Joey wasn't real. Joey, the vegan guy, wasn't, he's not really a Bible guy. And that's not good, that's not bad. I mean, it's just that in that situation, I would have handled it differently. So when I got to the class, they wanted to know how would a Christian deal with that part right there. So I got together with JD, he's the other guy in the video, and JD is an atheist friend of mine. So we thought it'd be interesting if we heard the atheist point of view, the Christian point of view on how to deal with this kind of thing. And that way the audience could like, oh, okay, that's good, that sucks, that's terrible, whatever. That's their choice. So when Simonpey said, why not let the audience decide for themselves instead of telling them what Tate is doing and how they should think every 30 seconds. I don't think I was telling them how to, I did that with my ear again. Darn it, I gotta edit that out. I don't think I was telling them how to think. I was telling them how I think and how I would do it. And if it's valuable to them to do it in that way, please take it, use it, do what I do. If it isn't, then shovel it away, flush it down the toilet. That's what you do. I mean, that's why people go to classes to learn. So it's not like I'm forcing them to say it. All right, but JD replied, let's see, no one's stopping the audience from deciding for themselves. I think I just kind of said that too. And he said it much better than I just did. And then Simonpey 1875 replied to JD and said, haha, he's stopping constantly. So when he says he, when he's talking to JD, I guess that means me, that I'm stopping constantly and putting my own spin on what he thinks Tate is doing, all to fit the narrative he's pushing. It's not unbiased commentary at all, and he's pushing so hard it sounds like he's talking to a bunch of 5-year-olds. I didn't see where I did that. Maybe if, you could point out, maybe give me a timestamp on something where I did, but I don't think I was putting my spin on what I think Tate is doing. I think I'm using my Bible knowledge to comment on what Tate is saying. I don't think that's putting a spin on what anything. So I'm a little bit confused there. So maybe you could be a little bit more clear if you really want to work this out. Or if you're just mad at me and you want to tell me to go to heck, that's fine too. Let's see. And it sounds like I'm talking to a bunch of 5-year-olds. Yeah, maybe I do that sometimes. I'm not a professional teacher. You know, I've never really performed for kids, but I often, when I go out on stage, my goal is to sometimes say, explain it like you're talking to a 5-year-old. Because the Bible's a big, freaking big book. And I gotta take it step by step, because when it comes to Bible knowledge, people are often like 5-year-olds. I don't mean they're stupid, I just mean they're uneducated in that subject because it's not important to a 5-year-old. Okay? And these people being atheists, the Bible subject is not important to atheists. Atheist vegans like that. So I try to talk to it like I try to talk to them like it is a 5-year-old. Maybe I do that too much, and I'll take your criticism to heart. Maybe I'll rethink that next time, but no one's really complained about it. I've gotten many compliments that I took the time and broke it down to such an easy and understandable level for them, since they've never had any Bible training whatsoever. You know, so there is that. So maybe it was good that you posted. All right, moving on. But here's where it kind of like, I don't know, rubbed me the wrong way, Simonpey, 1875. But you said, are these people so inept and feeble at debate and conversation that they have to study another conversation and be told what to say? If it was them talking, his obvious hate for Tate is totally unprofessional and just seeps out of him with every word, and I'm stunned that these adults think he's some authority on debate tactics and fallacious reasoning. I don't claim to be an authority on debate tactics and reasoning. But I don't think these people are feeble. They're just interested in learning. Like, if you don't know me, Simonpey, 1875, I'm a juggler. I've juggled for over 50 years. You might have seen me on Letterman, Leno doing stuff like that back in, if you're old enough to remember those TV shows. But if you wanted to learn how to juggle, you might come to me and say, hey, teach me how to juggle, because I'm qualified to do that. Matter of fact, I think probably 95% of the people watching this, I'm probably qualified, better juggler than all the people watching. So that does make me qualified. So that doesn't mean that people that come to me for juggling lessons would be feeble. Let's just move to something you can relate to, or more people can relate to, like a guitar player. If you went for, or a piano player, if you go piano player, what the heck am I saying? A piano player. I mean, if you go for piano lessons, that doesn't make you feeble. You're learning. Isn't that what we all do? I don't know why you would say people are feeble. Okay, and inept just because they want to learn. This was a group of people who wanted to learn how a Christian, me, would handle another Christian who says they're Orthodox Christian but still participate in activities that involve animal abuse. Or they would want to learn from the atheist, JD, on how to talk to people who still purchase products made from animal abuse. So, okay, I think I made my point there. So let's keep going. What else do you say there? Just seeps out of my... Okay, I don't claim to be it. Maybe that's between you and JD. I'm not going to worry about that. JD's a smart guy. He can defend himself. But so no, I don't think that was nice of you to call those people in the audience feeble. And I guess that would be my argument against you. But thank you for posting. I'll give some thought to what you mean about me talking to people like they're 5-year-olds. I gotta say, you're really the first person to complain about that, where most of the people, again, atheists who know nothing about the Bible, have thanked me for it. I'll think about it, but I gotta say right now, no, I'm gonna keep talking like I'm talking to a group of 5-year-olds, because there's a lot to learn in the Bible, and it's not easy. It's not easy. So there you go. All right, let's go look at another complaint. Thank you very much. Where's my off button? I can't see the off button. It's right behind the camera. So I gotta lean over. Let you guys look up my nose.